Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for joining me for a new video. Today I want to talk about a print-on-demand niche that absolutely killed it with t-shirt sales in January. And it's one that I think we need to mark our calendars for because as I'm going to show you, and we can do some trend analysis, and we will do some trend analysis, and I'm going to show you how to do it. This is a recurring theme, and it's a holiday that I believe gets more or less overlooked. So we need to be on point next year, 1 year from now. By the way, I'm always thinking, in terms of 1 year out in regards to business sales cycles. And this is one that we all need to capitalize on next year because it did 189,000 at least in revenue on Amazon alone. So it's done quite a bit when you start factoring in the other e-commerce websites as well. Why don't we just get started and get right into it? I quickly wanted to remind you, I run a weekly print-on-demand giveaway. It's completely free to enter, and you can use the link at the top of the description to do that. This week, 2 randomly selected winners are going to receive licenses to Merch Titans Upload Automation, Merch Ninja Research Tools, All Sunsets, Premium Graphics, and Bubble Scout, my go-to Redbubble niche research and validation tool. Also in the description, I've got a 7-day Merch by Amazon mini course to help you get started and increase your sales, and I've got a great Merch by Amazon Facebook group if you guys would like to join. All right, got the business out the way. The niche we're going to be talking about today is 100 days of school. And we are going to look into how to evaluate whether or not this is a trend that just came and went in 2022 and we can forget about it. We're going to look into the multiple ways that we can make money from this niche. All right, because I know, there was chatter in the Facebook group and in other places that, oh, January, the sales fell off a cliff, the sales are slow. And that could be for more than one reason. I mean, it's also contrasting it to the month before, December, where we all had huge months. Hopefully we all did, at least. I know most of us did. And of course, yeah, we want to see as much continued success as possible. Of course, it's hard to carry that through from December, where everybody is buying stuff online, to January, where you really do need to be in those niches. I mean, of course, evergreens, but if you want to see big numbers, you need to be in those niches that, people are looking to buy. We call them trends for a reason. And this is a prime example, the 100 days of school. It happens once a year. I mean, I guess it could technically happen more than once a year, but I'm going to show you some trend analysis that shows us when the peaks are. And while this is kind of a trend that there's probably still a couple days left to make some money on, by most, generally speaking, it's probably behind us, the height of the sales. But I want to show you guys how we can go about looking for ways to make money in this trend. Okay, so why don't I stop talking and actually get to showing you. So first, let's just kind of evaluate the different sub-niche potential. So if we're just thinking t-shirts, or apparel, when we say t-shirts, I think of that as, apparel, hoodies, tank tops, v-necks, the whole thing, right? But you can see here, there's a bunch of ways to spin it. You can sell it to students. We can put a Valentines Day plus 100-day spin, cross niche, because they're very similar in proximity. 100 days in the books for book lovers. 100 days of making a difference. Just tons of ways to spin it. 100 days in still poppin', which by the way is a great example of putting like a 2022 kind of spin on the 100 days. 100 days with the teacher. Okay, so now you're marketing 100 days to the teacher. A lot of this is geared towards, of course, school, because the whole 100-day theme relates to school. So you make sure you have that youth checkbox checked as well. Sparkled my way through 100 days of school. 100 days of coffee and chaos. So again, another teacher one. Another 100 days in poppin'. Tackled 100 days for the football lovers. The 100th day also falls during football season, so maybe that's why the football-themed ones seem to be selling better than the other sports. When I say football season, I guess it's like the end of the NFL season. It is pretty darn cold outside. I don't think most kids are playing football in this weather, at least not in most states. All right, so we see lots of opportunity as far as the t-shirts goes. You guys already knew that. So let me start getting into the other stuff, the reason why we're here today. I wanted to show you that if we're just looking at Amazon doing some research, like, hey, I want to make money in this niche, where do I start? Well, look right here. I just scrolled down after doing a keyword search on Amazon, and Amazon did this Amazon's Choice section. Okay, I don't know if this is new or what. I don't shop on Amazon all that much. I mean, I do a lot of research on Amazon. And maybe this is just like a special niche where there's big pockets of sub niche potential. So they had Amazon's choice, but they gave it to 3 different shirts. Okay, they have 100 Days of School with the T-Rex. They have Happy 100th Day of School. So I guess those two are pretty similar. But you can see that one actually, look at the top. They give you keywords to associate with them. This is good for SEO, for your organic exposure of your listings, but also good for advertising. Of course, they're giving us the, it's not the keywords, right? It's not like some magical thing, magical equation we have to crack where there's one set of keywords that are going to make or break the success of our listing from an advertising perspective. But it does take a lot of the guesswork out of it. When you go and you advertise, you're learning what keywords are relevant to your listing. Here, they're helping us jumpstart right into knowing relevant phrases. So 100 Days of School t-shirt is one phrase. 100 Days of School shirt teacher is another phrase. 100 Days of School shirt boys is another one for the gaming one. So take note of this. They're giving it to us for free. And speaking of advertising, right underneath the Amazon's Choice section, someone's running a video ad to their 100 Magical Days of School unicorn design. All right. Now, I don't know if they're necessarily profitable. I'm going to guess they're not profitable on these ads because the minimum cost per click bid that you can run for a video ad, last I checked, was 25 cents. And we know there's not that much profit in an $18.99 shirt. You're going to make, what, $4 and change. But you know what? You don't have to be profitable with your ads. As long as you're generating some sales on relevant keywords, guess what? The algorithm's also learning what keywords to associate with your listing, and you're going to rank organically higher on those keywords for every conversion you drive. So let's say it cost you $5 to generate a sale on this ad, and that will get attributed to the ad, and you'll see, oh, well, I lost money because I only made $4 profit. Well, you might then rank on those keywords and generate a sale not attributed to ads for another $4, and now you're plus $3, right? And this is a hard equation to run because you really can't attribute the organic sales to the advertised sales, but it's something, sorry, my throat is still itchy. It's something worth considering, when it comes to advertising strategy in the long term on Amazon. When I look at Jungle Scout, this is where that $189,000 number came from. I run Jungle Scout. It's the most reliable, in my book anyways, way of gauging sales on Amazon. I, excluded the listings like the one at the bottom there. It's like a PGA golf shirt. I didn't include that. All the ones above it, though, totaled to just under $200,000 in revenue on the month of January in monthly projected revenue based on BSR. So clearly this is a niche that needs to be on our radar today and for years to come. Here I'm looking at Google Trends. I typed in 100 Days of School, and as you can see here, it seems to peak once a year. Now I guess 2021, it probably didn't peak because maybe a lot of kids weren't in person, learning in the classroom. So it would make a little bit of sense that it didn't peak as hard last year and then came roaring back super strong this year. And Google Trends, guys, you can also compare keywords. So I can compare 100 Days of School versus 100 Days Smarter versus I Survived 100 Days. You can compare all those keywords and see the relative volume, relative to each other and make informed decisions for free. And it's very easy to do. Google.com/trends. The free Keywords Everywhere Chrome extension, okay? It's called Keywords Everywhere. I've mentioned it many times. You can also do a keyword search in Google, and then you'll see a little sidebar. That's what the Chrome extension adds. Shows you projected search interest for this set of keywords. So 100 Days of School. And you can see it's trending down relative to the 2019 peak. But again, who knows? It could definitely bounce back. We know why it's been kind of trending down these last couple years. Also, to me, this implies that, hey, maybe we're not, too far ahead. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention here too. You can mouse over the peak and see when this trend is projected to actually peak. And it looks like January 31st, which is today, through February 6th. So we still have some time. Sorry. The cough, man, the itch from doing these videos gets me. I need to eat a cough drop. All right. Trending keywords. This also comes with the Keywords Everywhere Chrome extension. And this is extremely valuable because now let's start branching out in our mind instead of boxing in our thinking. And I'm not accusing you of doing that, by the way. I just know it's easy to do that. Because t-shirts are the low-hanging fruit. That's the golden goose of print on demand. But there's still other money to be made, obviously. Especially when you make a really good t-shirt graphic. You can monetize it in other ways. So trending keywords, related keywords, these are also included in Keywords Everywhere. It's also included in Google Autocomplete and like Amazon Autocomplete. So you can see that people are also typing 100 Days of School ideas, 100 Days of School shirt, 100 Days of School project. You know, under related keywords, check out the thing at the top there, 100 days of school printables. Ding, light bulb moment. They're looking for printables. Hey, let's sell some of those. Oh, what do you know? I go over to Etsy and I type in 100 days of school printables and look at the people monetizing them right now. No surprise, man. There are sharp people out here that they see opportunity, they jump, you know, especially when it comes to selling digital downloads. You know, that's like the, you know, come on now, digital downloads. It doesn't get any easier than that. Even Google, you can go to Google Shopping. Again, it's like, we know 100 days of school is trending. Just use Google, click Google Images, click News, click Shopping. This is the Shopping tab. Lots of opportunity. There's 100 days of school pencils at Party City. You know what I mean? Like who thinks of that? But I guess I don't know. I don't have kids. So Amazon Autocomplete. By the way, the AMZ Suggestion Expander Chrome extension, another one of my favorites, adds keywords before, keywords after. So now we're seeing some t-shirt niches. I type in 100 days of school and it says, I tackled 100 days of school. Star Wars 100 days of school. Okay, I won't do Star Wars. Survived 100 days of school. I blasted through 100 days of school. Girls 100 days of school. 100 days of school long sleeve. Like there's just so many opportunities. It even does keywords after. It says 100 days of school costume for boys. You see what I'm saying, guys? It's not a guessing game. Like I know. You can hear me say this probably like 100 times, yet when you sit down in front of your computer, you're like, okay, what did he say again? Like, where do I start? Start with autocomplete. That's what I'm going to challenge you to do. Go to Amazon, go to Google, go somewhere. Use autocomplete. It literally is showing you what people are typing. If people are typing, it's a good indicator that that's what they want to buy and that they're not alone, right? It actually, like typically, I can't guarantee this because I'm not an engineer at Amazon, but I assume that they don't do the autocomplete or Google at random, that the ones that are at the top of the list are the most searched for. You don't need the actual volume as long as it's in order of precedent, right? Like the thing that is searched for most is going to be at the top. So maybe you prioritize that. Oh, what do you know? KDP as well. There's KDP 100 Day of School books. This one has a BSR of 929 with 583 reviews, called The Night Before the 100th Day of School. Another one here. Miss Bindergarten celebrates the 100th day of kindergarten. They've officially thought of it all, guys. 279 reviews, BSR 3,599. There's so much potential. That was the point of this video. I want to, hopefully, it's not me inspiring you. I just want you to be inspired by everybody else that's making money. You know what I mean? Like I'm honestly, I don't have any shirts or anything in 100 Days of School. I do my fringe, random evergreens, and that's working for me. Keeps my account safe. Knock on wood, right? But there's big opportunity. You know what I mean? Opportunity. Like I said, it's all around us. We don't need to guess. The BSR is our guide. BSR, bestseller rank on Amazon. No need to guess. Or Google Trends. Look for the peaks. All right? And, you know, there's going to be more opportunities ahead. So figure out what your process is. If it's subscribing to my YouTube channel, of course, I'll try to keep you ahead of the trends. Although I don't like to guess what the trends are going to be. So I do kind of look for a little bit of validation and wait for them to kind of be like us to be in the trends. Because that way, if, you know, I say this is going to be a trend and I miss, you know, I don't really have to do that. I just say, hey, this is trending, which is more or less what I did in this video. It's you know, it's a little bit harder being on this side of the webcam, but anyways, that's just my preference. But guys, thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please drop a like, subscribe, all the good stuff. On my way out, wanted to remind you, I do have a full print-on-demand Amazon merch course. Walks you through everything that I did to scale my merch account from tier 10 to tier 200,000. If you would like to learn more, there's a link in the description. Check that out. Again, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you soon.